Oh my God, that is exactly how my husband and I felt. Okay, so here's what happened with us. Like, I mean, my very first time voting as an adult was for Clinton. I just, graduated high school, and I mean, I always voted for that. I mean, my family always voted, left. I thought that meant that we were for the people, having choices and all of that. I didn't really understand, like Abraham Lincoln was a Republican. Like, I don't know, like it was like, that's weird. Why would he have been a Republican? I mean, like, he helped free slaves and less government, and oh, that's probably why he was killed, right? I don't know. Something happened like around 2015 for my husband and I. It was like we started having kind of awakening. We were traveling the world a little bit, and we were actually planning to sell everything we owned to travel the world. And then the elections started, and then Trump joined the race, and it was ridiculousness and craziness, and we were kind of like, he would say stuff that was just absurd, but then we were kind of like, huh. I mean, it kind of some of it made sense, but the way he landed it was like oh, I could understand why everyone was hating on him, right? But then my husband and I we really started watching. We never, until that point, we'd never watch like the Republican debates ever, never, ever, ever. And all of a sudden we were like, maybe we should watch, what happens on the other side. And why do we always watch CNN only and MSNBC? Like Fox News. Why do people hate it so much? Right? Like all of a sudden we just started like, and when we were researching things around the world, we were like, how do you get news around the world? So we started, like, oh, there's Reuters. What's Reuters? I called it Reuters because I didn't know Reuters, and like Sky News and the, BBC, but then all the other news outlets around the world, right? And then we actually started traveling while like the end of the, voting, was really starting to kick in and everything, right? And we were traveling in the UK, and we had people right there. They were dealing with Brexit, and we having political conversations with us every chance they got. Like, oh, you're Americans, what do you think about Trump? And I go, I don't know. What do you think about Brexit? And so we started like just really talking to people from all over the place about thoughts, ideas, religion, everything, and just being like, like our eyes were open. We just became so much more like thoughtful and aware, and like, boy, like people who grow up just in a religion, right? Like, let's just say you're, Catholic, okay? Like, that's all you ever knew, right? Like, you never went to other really churches or mosques or synagogues, if you're Jewish or whatever. And like, how do you know that that's like what you really feel connected to, right? It's just what you were brought up in. So that's like all you know. But like, I feel like once you know more, you should do more and do better and figure out, right? So anyway, that's kind of what happened to us too. Like it was like we had an awakening, and then we were like, oh my God, like why? Oh my God. And you just start really thinking, and then you start looking at all sources of information, all kinds of people, and you don't just stay on one side in one lane, like, so yeah, like it was like a massive fog. Like it was crazy. And I'm not even just saying that it has to be from the left side of things. I mean, it could be from any situation. You grow up in a certain way, you're brought up to believe a certain thing, and then you go out into the world, and hopefully you explore and research and learn about things so that you can be like, do I still want to believe this? Is that really what I think? And sometimes it is. And other times it's like, wow, boy, I was wrong,